But they're going to make the most of a bad situation. Brokey will by running up the hop, but dupreeh with 2 taps, and Magist blind finds a third from above. Oh my, this round is over. It's going to be Astralis, you think, but quick trades right back from FaZe keep us interested. Olof and NiKo.
And he's already lined up this one. NiKo gets dropped by dupreeh, and he's going to follow up. 4 kills from dupreeh in the pistol.
He will find himself, and he might find himself dead if he waits too long. Device gets him from hell with the scout. And now Astralis at 5-on-3. FaZe have lost their split into the A site. It's all about splitting open the A site. Magist will fire back with the M4 for 2. Nice trade from Cold. He gets a second as well. He has the time to make this one work, but not the bomb currently. It's dropped in the site. Flank out main will be enough for Astralis. Glaive is there ready and waiting, and that's a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, an idea of pressuring a ramp seems to be on the cards. So far, it's xipx is having all the fun. He's not going to be alone. Glaive's going to get involved as well, and this has not gone well again for FaZe Clan. Yeah, M4 and Scout. Ooh, double peek, though. That does something, and so does Brokey. Kit drop, we can see from the x-ray where it was, but now we see them moving into the site, into the lower site. It's FaZe Clan who are going to get this bomb almost planted, and then Magist just says, nah, you guys have had your fun.
I feel like the meta's changed so much that, you know, you can't get away with a style that these individual players got away with 3 years ago in other teams. Astralis, though, are making this one interesting. Bomb drop, pick back up, Device with a second shot not connecting. Olof's getting tagged, the main split's there. That's a big kill from Rain, opening up the top side, but dupreeh has not vacated his position. He is waiting for FaZe to come his way, and they will for the trade. Xipnik's getting caught on the wrap, and Device tagged up from earlier outside, has to do it all on his own. It might just be a save.
And another 16 rounds being found by one team rather than the other, and that means...
And it doesn't surprise me to see Dust banned in this series as a result of that previous matchup. Now Device got the AWP outside. They are going to contact that smoke. No second smoke, only one for FaZe. We're seeing more and more teams do that. Keen to take the fight and catch players like Device off guard who expects...
Oh, Cole knows something's up, but will he anticipate 2 players here? Third, even in rotation in the form of xipx. So Cole, only 1 bullet left. That's all it comes down to. Olof now 1v3, but he does deliver the kill onto the man inside of the site, not able to follow up. And so Astralis will take this 7th round.
Being one of their mainstays, Device is coming on ramp to help his teammate, but he's going to get mollied out of that position towards hell, and FaZe are given the ramp route.
Oh, but that's a loose term given. It was not so much for free. Instead, it came at quite the cost to FaZe. They lose 3. A nice one tap there from NiKo.
Magist down here on the other side towards Decon. He's going to be the first one to run into Rain. That's not going to go in the way of Rain. However, the trade is there, which does mean that the bomb is going to get grabbed. They're going to head towards upper. dupreeh already in the rafters has made the comm and the hit. And the shot and everything there in between. NiKo falls an 8th one on the board for Astralis, looking
with xipx. But look, he's so aware. That door opened and no one came out of it. And Astralis are like, that's a weird one. Why have they opened the door? That's why they've opened the door. And now the door is shut on NiKo in this round. They go running out towards the ramp, and they're not expecting Glaive here as well. Xipnik's falling as Brokey picks him up, and we're into this 2-on-2. But already the rotations are in for Astralis.
coldzera and Brokey, they're very hurt right here. They're just going to take the first peek, and it's not going to matter how hurt coldzera is. Shooting coldzera in the back, but Brokey has the trade.
And so now a sat 5-on-3 up. FaZe, they know the ball's in Astralis' court to try and make a play to get them back into this round. And so on the back of no pushes coming through, finally they look to try and take the ramp run. And they'll get it in storming fashion. Now they go down towards the B site. dupreeh, sure he's here, but he's only got a Deagle to work with. Can he muster anything here as they start to rush him down? dupreeh doubling up, but there's the trade from Brokey. And so they've dealt with the danger. It's just Glaive left standing in this 1v3.
Yeah, not a real shot for him to win this round. But he could just die to Olaf right there, and that's exactly what happens.
coldzera going to blow the door open and looks to be the first man in. This pace catches the first player off guard, but Magist has had time to get himself ready here inside of the bomb site. Olaf does deal with one. Magist not blindsided by Brokey, leaves Olaf in this 1v3. From the squeaky door, Molotov is down, so he's not able to push in just yet. He does have plenty of time. That's the one way in which he's not pressured right now. In every other way, He is being pressured right now. So, Olaf mopping up the first man in. Glaive and Magis still to find. Drop that smoke, and Magisk even going to aggress into the hut on the back of this. But Olaf, I think he's read all of this well. Yes. Doesn't matter because Magisk with just 13 HP.
3-0 in those opening duels, and that's on the CT side. Now with him at the helm of Astralis, going in first, fast and furious. I can't imagine what we're going to see here in the second half. Rain, quick tap, great shot, bomb dropped in the door, and Astralis have to commit to this A-take, but they've got to go back into the lobby to grab that one. At this point, they're split up, they're stranded, and dupree's dead alongside Device. It is deja vu, the same thing that Astralis had.
They're not in a rush just yet. They do have this kit on Brokey, so they can afford to be patient. And now the push going to come in. Nice. First kill found for Brokey. Device shut down as well. And now just Zipex left in the 1v2. Flashbang goes out and they are blind, but just for a moment. And Cold does manage to beat him in the head-to-head. An 8th round on the board for FaZe.
This is a big flank from Magisk, and he's gotten past Brokey. This is huge. FaZe could lose this round off the back of it, but a missed shot. The bomb dropped in the site. How on earth does that miss? Magisk had the drop, and now he's going to get dropped. Device left alone. The bomb, like I said, falling from the heavens into A. An opener into A with a disadvantage for Astralis equalized. Instead, it's Device saving the AWP. That's something at least for the next round here for Astralis, but it is going to be FaZe, again, keeping things close.
Onto Magisk changes the flow of things in this round.
dupreeh was trying to fake that heaven play that you talk about, Harry, by throwing in flashes, but they're not going to fall for it. He comes through hell, and Brokey takes him down. Astralis still want to commit to the A site with Rain, showing what he can do on that B site, and NiKo is just going to slaughter them coming through A main. FaZe with 12. Really, really far, really fast. And talking of which, Zipnix does the same in this one, dropping down the vents with Glaive. That's a bomb on B. Do FaZe have a rotation in time? They do. NiKo's here and can lay down the pain. That's a round done.
That it is. FaZe Clan fans rejoice. We're looking at a tie game at 14-14, almost the full 30. NiKo stopping a bomb plant in the lower site. What was a vent bomb?
For Astralis, it's not really going to even do anything to the FaZe economy. Instead, NiKo cements it with 4.
But dupreeh's coming in on the ramp room. It's a split, it's a fake, and it's a backstab for Astralis. Rain doesn't even turn. He knows they're coming. He hears the footsteps, but he gets bullets fired in the back of his head. Astralis all over the lower site. What a conversion, what a call, and B is now theirs.
Oh, and dupreeh continuing to lay down the pain, trying to cement it with 4. Isn't able to overcome Brokey. And truthfully, Astralis have more to lose than from gaining in this chase. They do manage to drop the AWP pretty quickly.
Getting a bite back of the action from NiKo. Rain is looking for a fight as he's fade, and that's great timing. He gets a kill. Teammate not able to trade as dupreeh finds coldzera. Dig down in the process. They got him cornered. Device tries to kill him, and Rain fires off 2. Zipnix now in the clutch. We know what he can do. He's found the first, but the bomb is stuck in the yard. Smoke to try and cross. Flash as well. Gets close, but there's already a man in the credit card, and he has got his number. Olaf Meister sends us to overtime.
Or they carried after this. That's the real question, Harry Russell. That is what we want to know.
Oh, look at this. Fast change of pace from Astralis heading into overtime. And might be a change of pace, but it's not a change in result. They get mowed down here. Heading into the A-bomb site. More damage coming through. Rain knows no bounds, and Olaf going to delete dupreeh, now lead all the way around. Going to try and pincer Device here with Rain, but NiKo isn't even needed. 3 kills for Rain.
He's ready for the garage play. Which side do they come through, though? coldzera waiting, they're spamming his position. Great flash from doors. Zipnix sets up for a kill, and Rain gives away his position for damage. He gets 1. Trade is in. Device there with the AWP has really come alive in overtime here. Brokey pushed back, and he can't finish the job. Olaf has to do it on his own. They don't know, and they almost line up. The Dig is out, the plant is in, and Olaf has to win a 1-on-2.
This is there's the AWP, mate. Have it. Take it. Take the AWP. Take it. But you're not taking Olaf. Wow. He gets the clutch done.
We call that the Simple.
WTF. My goodness, what a play there. Throws his op, gets the Deagle shots off. Absolutely gross.
Wow. Did he see? I think he did. He's got the info, goes back for the fight. Olaf with the Krieg will say goodnight. 20 seconds, FaZe still need this plant. All 4 kills, but that seems less likely at this point. The fights are in down lower, and Glaive does get a kill. He's doubled it. He's dropped the bomb. 15 seconds. Olaf's got to hunt. He's got to run and get this plant. There's no way Glaive is going to give him the kill. He's already run away from the package. He's already run for the hills as Olaf desperately looks to pick this one back up. 5 seconds, it's done. It's a 17th round for Astralis. Nothing presenting itself for Olaf. He even throws his Krieg away to avoid.
Device and Xyp9x have to try and hold the fort, and this man has looked good at the ramp. It's another spray down from Xyp9x to make this round doable. 2 kills now. Astralis with the man advantage in a very big way, and Xyp9x is still hungry for a little bit more. Still fighting. Device holding for the rotation. Glaive gonna catch Olaf over here outside. coldzera looking for this trade. Better late than never on to Xyp9x, but it never comes through. And instead, he holds down ramp single-handedly. This man, let's over here towards B, and now the utility goes in toward this A site. dupreeh finds the opener, but NiKo trades. However, it's all back and forth. Cold and Olaf left to try and keep FaZe in this one, and Cold has done it with that kill onto Magis. That allows the bomb plant to come in. FaZe trying to claw their way back to another OT, but Device up in heaven gets revenge onto Olaf, and now just coldzera, but the first kill does present itself. Device, 1v1, and the nade gets it done. Onto the defuse, and Astralis.
Device!
The VM.
Are we in the kitchen right now?
Oh, baby! He's going back. He's already dead! Device, leave him alone! Astralis, they're going to take this map. He's gone back in. Leave him alone, Device. Come on, man. 19 rounds for Astralis, and they get it done.
Wow.
They take FaZe's map, pick a nuke. They go 1-0 up in this series. And now things are looking good. You said you were watching it! And now they've got to rotate into A, but luckily enough, they have mopped up Device. There's players all across the map still for Astralis, and Xyp9x trying to hold these rotations. If he wins this... Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Retakes on for FaZe, but time is the precious piece that they may not have. It may be slipping away. Magis looks to force a kill here. Finds Brokey. That's when it starts to tumble apart for FaZe. Cold's already low, and he gets cleaned up. Olaf on the kit has to be the man to stick here, but right now his teammates getting pressured out long. NiKo needs some big USP shots, overwhelmed by dupreeh, and that's a done deal. It's a dusted round. It's a save for Olaf as Astralis get the pistol. What a sick play.
Lock it down between the two of them. Now, FaZe, they get the information that top mid is clear on the back of this peak. They begin rotating, but the problem is that the push is already in for Astralis. The B site already belongs to the Danes. And this will likely be a 3rd round. There's not really much of a chance for FaZe Clan to make something happen here.
It's an exchange of grenades between dupreeh and Rain. Brokey's going to join Rain up in the heaven area with the scout. But it's Rain that loses head first. Xyp9x with the AK, too quick for him. Only AK in this round thus far, and they're going to double peek with precision onto Brokey.
That was sick. The jump across of Xyp9x to bait the shot, or at least, you know, put Brokey's crosshair off. He tries to tuck because he thinks he's going to get close pushed. And then Glaive just repeats and takes his head right off. Favor is responded to by NiKo, but good luck getting out of this one alive. Yeah, jumping around the corner. That's actually Magisk.
Seconds. This site take has to be clinical for Astralis, and the doctors are in. They're down here in the pit. They're chipping away. 7 seconds, and the kills go left and right. They've got to get the bomb planted, and they do get it with half a second to spare. NiKo now up in heaven, all alone in the 1v2. It's dupreeh and Xyp9x on the other side. This is not an easy feat by any stretch of the imagination. Might be able to isolate one, but as he jumps up, he goes down. Astralis.
But he needs to be ready. Oh dear, they both spotted each other. Rain should have the drop on him, and he does get the kill. Device is dead, and dupreeh has to follow up. Now B is the opportunity for Astralis. 25 seconds, Brokey with a chance to win this round despite the low HP of FaZe in this site. He is gone, and the round is over. Is forced another rotation. If Magis kills the only B player here of NiKo, that could be a chance. Oh my, what a conversion. NiKo with a spray transfer to dupreeh, and he gets aggressive. Glaive will punish that, and now Astralis, they have to commit. They got the pick, but they don't have Rain in the pit. He is still waiting. 30 seconds, the smoke with a gap, and Rain with a chance to strike. He'll take it. Xyp9x in the clutch and closes it out quickly. 7-0. Such a fast couple of rounds. This is so...
and the majority of FaZe are trapped in connector. Is this going to prove to be a blessing or a curse? Right now, it's looking good. They get themselves another device. Does Deagle Brokey from the round? xyp9x going to try and deal with the mid peak, and he will. Now we're 2-on-2. Olof on a very lengthy wrap in through the back line. xyp9x is aware. He's anticipating this push. Device is really the only man in any danger right now, but maybe not. Just Cold left to beat, and the sprays missed. Cold trying to get revenge for Nuke, and Device is dodging him, D'ing him down, and it's an 8th round for Astralis. Device shooting the body again.
God.
Oh dear, instrumental as Olof is gone from the site, not checking close. NiKo on the wrap round, he is right behind them.
And they don't know, they've completely discounted this. NiKo playing the trigger discipline, and he denies the bomb plant with that kill. Now ready for the repeat from dupreeh,
goodbye.
but dupreeh is fast on the trigger. Cold into the bomb site, drops the bomb, 20 seconds, and xyp9x is a long way away. No time for the clutch. Surely, 15 seconds, and he's wrapping in.
There's
Time
no way.
is everything now. 10 seconds, Brokey gone. Just Cold left to beat, and xyp9x on the angle. Cold's gonna get it, and he puts the first round on the board for FaZe with 5 seconds to spare. Well, I don't know if you've realized, but this B site is kind of full of Astralis players right now. They might just keep this 3-man stack up on on the side of Graffiti and try and Device just wallbang Brokey.
Get him out of here.
Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going actually not that wrong now. And now it's back to going wrong. NiKo gonna get the hell out of there. Runs away with the AK. He does manage to get himself out from behind Graffiti, so credit to him for that. And is able to drop 2 in amongst all the madness. So all things considered, you know, you think about what FaZe brought with them into that round and kind of the context of how everything plays out.
But walking into the crosshair, the timing. Brokey just slinks away. Does at least get away with his life and spots the AWP Device. That's info, but oh dear, just like that, the round has fallen apart. 2 kills for Astralis up on short side. We're gonna commit with this, but just a follow-up entry. Device gets rain on A, and Brokey has rotated down. He gets a kill, but he's stuck in this 1-on-4. With a Molotov down, he's got to commit ahead of it. He won't get any further into the site. It's 11-1 Astralis.
First man in and hungry for kills, maybe for thrills, and NiKo. Well, actually, this could be a FaZe Clan round all day long. They're grouped up all down here towards B. Astralis, they've awoken the Hornet's Nest. And Device looking to be the keeper of B, or the B keeper, but he gets stung by Olof atop the box. 2-12, FaZe.
Guns have been keen for the AKs. Those nades are perfect, and double grenade kill for Astralis. You love to see it.
And at what point are you just down on your luck if you're FaZe Clan? That is just unbelievable targeting.
The role was to hunt down Device. He actually goes back. I was going to say there would have been 3 players here, but the 2 that stand here for the time being might be enough. Rain taking up position in heaven. It's a 2-on-3 with 20 seconds left. Now only xyp9x does tap down the first, but he gets laid to rest. And FaZe Clan.
Not anymore. Crossfire for Astralis, but the smokes are in their face. xyp9x, oh my, gets jump shot by coldzera, and dupreeh deleted as well. FaZe in for a chance on this site. Glaive, he has got the 5-7, spamming away. NiKo missing his shots on the flank, but does get the kill eventually. Device all alone, and finally FaZe, they might have a pistol for themselves in this series. Oh dear, goodbye Device.
Like, it comes with like 90 rounds or something ridiculous. You are not going to use that much ammo, surely. dupreeh doesn't find anything. The scout still just spamming away. They rotate around to monsters. xyp9x here with one of these scouts. Devices also arrived now. And here's the 5-7 chiming in with 1. There's very little time, and now the bomb is dropped. xyp9x in the clutch, and he gets that shot. Is there time for Olof? xyp9x has done it with a scout and a USP inside of the B-bomb site.
Why does it always get like this? I don't understand. Here we go. Rain coming out from long. We're going to see the M4 spray from xyp9x. Decides to traverse and look for another shot, and instead it's Brokey with the Deagle that finds success. Here we go. dupreeh mopping him up, though, with this SMG, and that's going to prove to be a big problem for FaZe Clan.
Ooh, this nade could do a lot as well. Instead, it doesn't do much. 1 point of damage, so physically the least amount it could do. Glaive trying to navigate this 1v2. One player in bank, one player in CT. Doesn't have a smoke, doesn't have a flash. Doesn't really have anything apart from this kit to work with. Forces the peek from Olaf, and now just Rain to beat. He gets the dink off with the M4. Glaive taps the bomb again, hoping for the re-peek, and Rain's gone round. Glaive lands the shot, and with 13 HP, he sends Rain packing. Defuse comes in, and a 14th round for Astralis once again.
At this point, given some of the clutches that Astralis have found in the CT side to pick up the rounds, oh my. And then stuff like that, dupreeh, he's like 90-degree, full rotate. Simplix down on B with a scout. I mean, how do you stay in the game if you're phased mentally after rounds like that? You certainly don't. And Glaive, he is going to send you home with nothing but bullets in your body.
Again, this is stage 2 of the ESL Pro League. Group stages are done.
Ooh.
So it begins. Rain the first to fall.
Yeah, this feels like it might just be a formality now for Astralis, right?
You would think so.
Oh, this double setup is just devastating as well. As NiKo's making contact, Magic's gonna peek, mops him up with the MP9. That's a pretty gross display. dupreeh able to survive on 6 points of health, gets dinked by the AK. 1v5. And this man has been nuts in clutches for FaZe. We saw him get back-to-back pistol 4Ks, for example, including a 1v4. But this 1v5 ain't happening, and that was the other day. 16-4 for Astralis. They take this